So for activity number 2, you guys are now going to use those 3 credit scores you just found for Sam, Jessica, and Danielle, and you're going to see how it affects their buying a car and buying a house. Just a little bit of a vocab that you guys are going to see throughout this activity. When we talk about the principal of your loan, that is the amount that you borrowed from the bank to buy your car or your house. So you have to pay the bank back for the principal, which is the amount of money that you borrowed for your car or house. But you also have to pay back your interest, which is the fee you pay to the bank to borrow that large chunk of money. So when you guys get a loan for a car or a house, you're not only paying the bank back for how much that car or house cost, you're also paying them back for the interest, which is the fee the bank is charging you for giving you all of that money up front for your car or your house. So when you get a loan, you have to personally pay the principal and the interest back to the bank. So we are going to go over here, and we should be down here. Calculate the impact of credit scores on loans. You should have gotten these 3 estimated scores from above, or you should have noticed that Danielle, you couldn't get a score. So we are going to assume that she has, since that activity, opened up a credit card, made her payments on time, and has a basic credit score of 685 for this next activity. So we can go ahead and close out that FICO score estimator. And now we're going to open up the FICO loan savings calculator. And we're going to use this for both the car loan and the auto loan example. So we are going to assume that you are going to buy a new car for $21,000. The interest rate, you'll need to, which is the same as the APR, you'll need to type in, because the website is going to look up current interest rates right now based on Colorado's credit scores. We are going to leave the trade-in or down payment blank. The number of months for the loan, we're going to choose 60. Then we're going to push calculate to get all of these numbers in order to decide how much is Sam, Jessica, and Danielle going to have to pay for this car. So when we come back over here for the car example, first, click on the type of loan. We're going to go down to a 60-month new auto loan. We can go ahead and choose our state, Colorado. And notice, guys, the APRs, the interest rates, are going to change when I choose Colorado, because it's going to use our actual current Colorado data if you went to get a car loan right now. Enter the loan principal amount. Remember, guys, the principal is the amount of money you're borrowing right then. So if the car is $21,000, you owe $21,000. And then you're going to hit calculate, and it's going to literally produce the monthly payment and the total interest paid for all of the different credit score ranges. So when we go back to the workbook over here, first we need to go ahead and copy back down the estimated scores. So I'm just going to copy and paste all of those scores right there, and we'll go one at a time. So Sam has a score of 675 to 625. So I'm going to go find that range, 575 to 625. And that's going to fall in a couple different categories. So it might make sense, guys, with these ranges, let's pick a number in between there. I'm going to pick a nice 600 to make it easier for me. Over here, I'm going to pick a number in the middle. I'm going to use 775. So now let's go and see where Sam falls if he has a 600 credit score. So 600 looks like it's going to fall here between 590 and 619. So there's his interest rate, his annual percentage rate, his APR, 15.964. So we're going to type in 15.964, which is pretty huge. His monthly payment would be $510 per month for that car. His total interest paid to the bank would be $9,617. $9,617. And guys, to get your total amount paid that you ended up paying for the car, you have to take your principal, which is the actual amount for the car, and you have to add it to the total interest paid, which, remember, is just the fee that the bank charges you for giving you so much money up front. So you have to pay the bank back for the principal of $21,000 plus the total interest paid. And that means Sam, after he's done paying off his loan, will have actually paid $30,617. We're going to do that for Jessica and Danielle. So you can see how 3 different people buying the same car will have hugely different interest paid to the bank and overall the total amount that they had to pay for their car.